What's up, Ember Shores fam? Welcome back to another episode of How to Survive Ember Shores 2026 with me, Lillian. Today, we are going to be talking about one of the most asked questions that we've had recently on the Facebook group is how and where do I add on additional nights? Like, what is your opinion? What are the options on adding additional nights before or after the festival, because those festival prices are expensive, okay? They are expensive this year and even last year too. And I know with the resort change, like all of that, things change, so it is more expensive. So with that being said, you have a couple of options. The first option, buy through the website. Saves your money, buy through the website. You will have an absolute guarantee of not having to transfer your rooms, move your bags from one room to another. This is the only way that you can guarantee check-in and not having to move your rooms, okay? Now, with that being said, not everyone can afford that, okay? I myself cannot even afford that this year. My fiance and I decided that we wanted to purchase our extra nights through Barcelo Maya Riviera directly, and so this is what we ended up doing. Last year, I actually purchased my post nights through the resort, and I did my pre-nights through Ember Shores, okay? I really appreciated that I had this option because it made this trip easier for me and my fiance to be able to celebrate our engagement, okay? So I purchased my, for this year, I actually purchased my, what are the words? I purchased my extra nights. There we go. I purchased my extra nights for before and after through the Barcelo's website directly. I was able to purchase my room, the exact same room, for before and after. Now, if you do not book the exact same room, there is a likelihood that you will not be able to stay in that room, okay? So if you are in a premium swim up room at the adults only resort and you are purchasing through the Barcelo website, you need to make sure that you're buying that same premium swim up room, okay? If you buy a premium swim up room for the actual festival and then you purchase just like a ocean view room or a garden view room or just like one of the regular rooms, you're gonna have to move your room, okay? You're gonna have to move. So if you're okay with that, that's fine, but it also causes a lot of issues on the back end for the hotel because they need time to be able to flip those rooms, clean them, and be able to turn them over for the next guest. And housekeeping does do their best to be able to get through those things, but we all know from years 1, 2, and 3 that we had a lot of issues with those rooms because people weren't aware that normal check-in time for hotels is 3 p.m. And with Ember Shores starting at 8 a.m. on Fridays, or on Friday, it is more difficult, or they have changed the policy for us to be able to come early. Now, with all of that, you can purchase through the website and you'll be fine. You'll be able to get your shuttle. You'll be able to get your, oh, what are the words? My brain doesn't want to work. Sorry, you guys. We're struggling today. I'm having some issues, but you guys are gonna get a raw video, and that's fine because you're just gonna get this unfiltered me, and I'm okay with that because I'm not perfect, and I just like sharing with y'all. Okay, so before. Oh my gosh, my brain is so scattered. This is what happens when you are out of practice with Ember Shores, my videos for so long that I'm just like, wait, train of thought, like what is that? What is that? Oh, the ADHD train of thought, and it just going away. Anyways, let's try and focus again. Okay, so we talked about buying things and extra nights through Ember Shores directly. One option. It's expensive, but it guarantees that you don't have to move and that you will be able to get a shuttle to and from if you buy through Ember Shores, okay? If you do not buy through Ember Shores, you are not guaranteed a shuttle to and from the airport. Now, if you are buying before through the resort and you are leaving on Monday, then you will have a guaranteed shuttle on the way back. But if you stay after Monday on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, then you will have to, it's a toss-up whether or not they will have a shuttle for you, okay? Last year, because myself and another millennial did not purchase our extra rooms or our extra days for after the festival through Ember Shores, we purchased it through Barcelo. We did not have the option to be able to get on one of the provided shuttles from Ember Shores. So what we ended up doing is me and this gal went ahead and we got into communications and we're like, hey, let's get a shuttle together to get back to the airport since our flights are about the same time and we're both flying out on Thursday. So it worked out swimmingly. We used USA transfers, which I very much recommend. It was $100 for up to, I believe, 7 or 8 people from the Cancun airport to the Barcelo. So super, super affordable. Me and my friends are probably going to be doing that for our ride back because we are all staying, at Ember Shores until I think like Wednesday is when we're all staying till. So we all decided that we're just gonna hop in a shuttle together and book it out of there because I believe 2 of us, maybe all 3 of us, have purchased our post Ember Shores through the resort because it was just more financially able to this year because with all of the political things going on, I've said this before and I will say it again, but the political and the financial stability of the United States right now is crap. Okay, we're all struggling. We are all trying to make ends meet. And you got to cut costs where you got to cut costs. You got to do what you got to do because I can promote using Ember Shores and booking directly through them because I know that would make them money. But unfortunately, I'm like, sorry, Ember Shores, don't take this the wrong way. It's business. I get it. It's a business. Okay. But I know that a lot of attendees are really hurting this year because of all of the political climate, financial shit that's going on, that we're all having to sacrifice some things. And if we have to move rooms from one room to another or move from one tower to another tower, because I'm seeing some people doing that, like some of the other tower resorts are cheaper than the adults only, okay, because of the access that you have. So it's just really what you are comfortable with, okay? There is no right or wrong answer. It's whatever works for you, okay? I can't tell you how to dictate your life. You can't dictate me how to do my life, okay? So with all of that, just do what you think is the best for you, the best for your group, whatever is best financially for you, because we don't want you, I don't want y'all to be going into debt because you are trying to make sure that the convenience of things is like there, right? Okay, so with all of that, I have recently found out that you cannot, unfortunately, I'm sorry, you guys, you can't purchase any more of the additional nights for before Ember Shores through the website. Like, it's booked out, it's gone. So I'm so sorry for that. However, I do believe there are still rooms available for post Ember Shores that you can still buy through the website itself. So make sure you go do that as fast as you can because those rooms are going to go out really fast, I think. Anyways, although we are around Thanksgiving, so people might not actually be in Mexico during like that time, and people aren't traveling during that time, or maybe there will be a lot more people there because it's Thanksgiving and they don't want to be at home. So yeah, I don't know if I have anything else to say about buying rooms before and after, but that is my experience. I am not sure if you've had other experiences in what you have done, but this is just what I've heard from people, what I've done in the past. And this year I chose to ball on a budget, and I'm gonna roll the dice, and at least I am mentally prepared to know that, like, hey, I might need to change rooms. And you know what? That's totally fine with me. So until the next time, bye everyone.